Greetings everyone, welcome back to a new pickacard reading. Today's topic is going to be what is coming up next in your love life. Now this reading is mainly going to be focused on those of you who are currently single or in an on and off relationship type thing. But if you are in a relationship, you can definitely watch this video as well. The only difference is that you're going to have to take the messages that come through and tailor them and adapt them to your specific situation. Okay, so that being said, today I have 3 piles for you to choose from as usual. The first pile is going to be the clear quartz crystal. The second pile is going to be the citrine crystal. And the third pile is going to be the amethyst crystal. Take all the time you need to pick whatever pile you feel most drawn to, and then when you're ready you can find all of the timestamps in the description box. I will be waiting for you at your reading. Hello group number 1, welcome to your reading. If you've picked the clear quartz crystal, this is going to be a reading on what is coming up next in love for you. Okay, so let's see what message you've picked here. This card says it's up to you, okay? This is a message from your spirit that is saying that whatever situation you might find yourself in at this moment, it is definitely something that you must take control over. The situation is in your hands, okay? The ball is in your court and you are the master of your own fate, okay? Whatever might come next in your love life is definitely going to be your merit, okay? It's going to be something you deserve. It's something you've worked for or something that you have manifested with your own powers, okay? I'm getting this idea of a decision that has to be made and something that's going to have a pretty big impact on your life long term. And I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you that they trust in you and your ability to make the right decision. Okay, I feel like the universe is giving you all of the options and all of the power for you to make the right decision for you at this time. Okay, but we are going to get more details from the tarot cards to see what exactly the situation is all about. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the tarot cards and I'm going to try to get as much detail about your current situation, about what is it that you want in love and what are your expectations and what is your, ideal partner. And also we're going to take a look whether you are ready to receive someone new in your life right now. Okay, so first of all, let's begin group number 1 by taking a look at how you got here in the first place, okay, to see how you ended up in the situation you are right now, okay? And we got a 10 of swords with conclusions. Okay. Then I want to draw a card for what is it that you want in love? What are your desires and expectations in love? Group number 1. Let's see here. What are your expectations in love? What is it that you want in love? Group number 1. Okay, and this is the 9 of swords in reverse with trauma. Okay, so no more trauma in love life. Okay, and then whether you are ready for love or not, and this is the Knight of Wands in reverse with immaturity. Okay, so I see 2 possibilities for you, group number 1. The first one would be that you have recently ended a relationship after long thoughts and after a long period of thinking and changing your mind and reevaluating and, thinking back and forth a lot, being undecisive or trying to, save a relationship that probably lasted for longer than it should have. The alternative is that you are currently in this process of trying to decide. In any case, I feel like a cycle is currently ending. Okay, so I feel like this relationship you've been into has been a long struggle. You might still be in the process of trying to make this decision of whether to stay or to leave. But I feel like for most of you, the process is almost over and you've pretty much already made the decision. You just need a confirmation, which is probably the reason you are here in the first place. And the truth is, the decision is really yours. And as I said, the universe is really relying on you to make the right decision for yourself because you know what's best. But I feel like the universe is also trying to reassure you that you already have the answer. You just have to really look inside and be honest to yourself and accept that this is the right choice, whichever it might be, whichever you might feel right now. But there's an inclination towards the rational mind here because I feel like this relationship that you have been struggling with or that has recently ended has really taken a toll on your mental health, okay? There's definitely a lot of trauma here that has played a big role in the difficulties you have encountered in your love life recently or in your past relationship. So there's a desire here to overcome this and to find someone that is not triggering to your old traumas, that is not an impediment to your healing process, someone that's going to support you both emotionally and mentally. Okay, so there's definitely an ending that has to happen here in order for you to put an end to all of this mental health struggle. Okay, this might be a toxic relationship here, or it might just be an unfortunate combination between two people that have their own traumas and that are triggering each other all the time. And so you both realize, or at least you realize, that you have to make the best choice for yourself in order to, find yourself again, heal yourself again, and be yourself again, because I feel like you have lost yourself in the process as well. You might not recognize who you are anymore because of this relationship that has really taken a toll on your mental health. So also for this card, I want to get a clarifier card with an oracle deck here, just to see like what is it specifically that you want in love, kind of like a description of the ideal person you would like to have in your life as your partner. Okay, so let's see group number one. What would you want in love, ideally speaking? Okay, let's get this card here. And this is Jupiter in Leo with publicity. Okay, 5th house, interesting. This is all about you wanting a partner that is ready to make it official with you, okay? Not make you feel like they are being embarrassed to be with you in public. I feel like that's something that might have been an issue in your past relationship. A lack of commitment, a lack of trust, maybe even a lack of loyalty. Not necessarily by means of like cheating or lying or anything like that, but by means of, making the choice to be with you and like going all in with that. I feel like they might have been the type of person that is being, either avoidant or maybe more closed and introverted, and the type of person that is not really expressing their emotions clearly, or that is avoiding discussions in this area of like commitment and marriage and like, or just being in a committed monogamous relationship. It's like they were not ready to show you to the world and to be proud of you and to share with you their personal things, their family, their friends. Maybe they were avoiding, introducing you to their family and friends. Maybe they were not really, they weren't really into going out with you so much or to public events and stuff like that. And so there's a desire here for you to find someone that is really proud and ready to commit to you fully. Right? You could have a thing for Leos. I mean, this is Jupiter in Leo with the 5th house. You might want someone that is more fun. Maybe you need someone that is more entertaining and more ready to go out and have fun and just, live and have fun experiences or something like that. But yeah, you really, really need more loyalty and more commitment in your life from a potential partner. But there is the need for some empathy here, because I'm definitely getting the message that the person you used to be with, or that you're currently, considering leaving, they might be struggling with some traumas of their own, and this whole behavior might be a result of some traumas that they have and that they are struggling with on their own. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. It might be a lack of compatibility here that might have led you to be single at the moment. But I feel like you're being advised not to have any, resentful thoughts or hateful thoughts or bad blood between you two. I feel like there's an invitation here for things to stay friendly, despite everything that happened, because there's good reasons on both sides and nobody's really at fault here. It's just, a situation where two people desire for two different things, or one person not being ready for what the other person wanted. And so nobody's really to blame here, right? Which leads us to the next card here, which is talking about whether you are ready or not for a new relationship or for receiving new love in your life. And the answer is, at least for the moment, you're probably not ready to receive someone new, because there are some things that have to be healed first. Okay, there is a need for a period of silence, of just sitting with yourself and understanding what went wrong, and understanding how you can improve yourself and how you can become a better version of yourself before you receive someone new in your life. And there is a message here for you to work on yourself, to improve on those negative traits of the 9 of Wands. This card represents the 3 fire signs, either Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. You could be either of those 3, or you could just portray these traits of the fire signs in an excessive way, meaning you could be rather impulsive, you could be rather quick to take action, or quick to doing things without thinking enough beforehand. There's a feeling of rushing things, and you're being warned against that. You're being advised to not move on to someone else impulsively, or try not to look for someone to use as a band-aid, type relationship. So try not to fall into this trap of rushing to find someone else to fill the void inside of you, okay? I know you are going through a difficult time right now, but you are being advised to take advantage of this time alone and use it as a time of healing and a time of understanding yourself better and improving on the negative traits that might have, caused the issues in your past relationship, in order to assure your success in the next one. I also want to get an oracle card here to confirm this message right here, whether you are ready for love or not. I feel like the message is coming through pretty clearly, but I also want to draw a card from this oracle deck here to confirm group number 1. Let's get an angel message to see what message is coming through for you. And it says remain positive, okay? So this is definitely a message of encouragement for you to stay positive, that there is someone for you out there that is going to come when you are ready. So don't lose hope. There is someone out there for you. It's just not the right timing right now to go out looking for them. Okay, this is a good time for you to work on yourself and prepare yourself for this person that is about to come. Okay, next up I want to take some more tarot cards to see what is it that is specifically blocking you from attracting this person in your life. And what is it that you need to work on more specifically in order to attract this person in your life, as well as an estimation of when you can expect to meet someone new. We're gonna draw a tarot card for that as well, and a third card is going to be for what is coming up next in your love life in general, what you can expect in the near future. Okay. So group number 1, let's see first, what is blocking you from attracting a new person in your life? What is blocking your love life? What is blocking this new person from your life? Group number 1. Okay, we got the 4 of Cups in reverse with distraction. Okay, definitely makes sense. Okay, next up, when can you expect to meet someone new? Group number 1. Let's see here. Oh, and we got the 7 of Wands in reverse with resilience. And the third card is going to be what is coming up next in your love life specifically. And we got the 4 of Pentacles in reverse with control. Okay. So what's blocking you? Obviously, you're going to be stuck for a while thinking back at what didn't go well. You're going to be missing this person from your life. You're going to be going through this whole grieving process. And so you're definitely going to be distracted and, what's the word? You're going to feel some apathy, towards love life in general, or towards being in a relationship. You might be, rejecting the idea of being in a relationship, or you're just going to be too stuck thinking about the past, or being uninterested in any opportunity that might arise, because I do feel that there are going to be opportunities for you being offered. You're going to have people interested in you left and right that's going to be offering you a chance to go out on a date, or just getting to know someone new, but you're not going to be interested in them. You're just going to be disinterested. You might be interested in the idea of going out with them, but just not interested in them as people. You could be falling into this in this trap of comparing these people to your ex, or being in this state of trying to recreate your old relationship with someone new, which is definitely not going to work out well. So you're going to be in this you're going to be in this mood for a while of yeah, they're cute, but like, meh, I'm not feeling it, you know? It's not the same. It doesn't feel the same. It's not worth it. It's just like a sense of boredom and like, you know, a lack of interest in dating in general. That's gonna be for a short while. I mean, it's not gonna be something huge, but it's like a normal period to go through after, especially after a breakup. Now, when can you expect to actually get over it and find someone? You got the Seven of Wands in reversed with resilience. Okay, so the short answer is that you are going to find someone as soon as you let go of resistance. Okay, because I feel like, as I said, you are still being stuck in the past. You are still like wondering if you're ever gonna find like a person like your ex, even though they weren't the best. I feel like you're still, you know, used to that familiar face, and you're just so used to the past that you're resistant to something new or something healthy even. And so as soon as you heal yourself, as soon as you get over this period of like nostalgic feelings, and it's basically going to be a natural process, okay? So, but you have to be ready for it. So it's up to you when you are going to meet someone, because it's all in your power, you know, to manage this whole period of healing. Like this whole healing process is in your hands. It depends on you how much time it's going to take. But you do have 7 as a key number, okay? So it could mean 7 days, 7 months. Definitely not 7 years, okay? This is not a major arcana card, so I'm definitely not thinking long term. But I mean, 7 months is usually a normal time to spend during the grieving process, right? I know they say it takes like half the amount of time you've been with someone to get over them. It can make sense if you've been with someone for over a year and the relationship ended. It's probably going to take around 7 months to like completely heal from that relationship, if you don't take control of the healing process, okay? So that's just basically 7 months is like the maximum amount of time you can expect to spend grieving for this person, because that's just a natural process that's going to happen regardless of what you do. But if you do take charge of your situation and of this healing process, then you can significantly reduce the time. It depends on how much you choose to voluntarily and actively work on yourself and work on speeding up the process. And as a result of this whole healing process here, I can definitely see you reaching a place where you are ready to let go of the need of control, right? I feel like you're going in the direction of not having to have so much control over your love life anymore. I feel like you are soon enough going to realize that you are the one who attracts people based on your own energy. And like there's pretty much nothing that you have to do specifically or actively in order to attract someone. You just have to be, you know? And so you are redirecting your energy. You can see like this is the only like yellow golden card in your reading here. You're because it's a brighter, more joyful, more open-minded kind of way to approach love. There's no more need for possessiveness, if that was an issue in the past. I see you letting go of possessiveness, of jealousy as well, and you know, the need of control and the need of stability. Like basically you don't have a need anymore. You are going to be the one that's going to fulfill their own needs by themselves. So you're no longer going to be needy, or you're no longer going to need someone to offer you stability, because you're going to be ready to provide that for yourself. Your partner is just going to become someone that's going to add value to your life, but it's not going to be someone that provides the value in your life, if that makes sense. So a message of independence, basically. Okay, the last 2 cards for you are going to be advice for your love life in general. So let's see here, group number 1. What do you need to hear as advice for your love life? Advice for group number 1 for their love life. Let's see here, we got the Ace of Cups with satisfaction. And another card for advice for group number 1. Let's see. Oh. And we got the Emperor in reverse with structure. Okay, so this really goes hand in hand with the control card here with the Four of Pentacles. This is basically a more emphasized version of this card somehow, as well as with the card of the Nine of Wands. So you're basically being advised to let go of limiting beliefs and obsessive need of structure, you know, because you have the structure here with the Emperor. This is a very strong male, masculine energy. This is a person that is very excessive with rules and with punishments and like laws. And as you would think, like an emperor that has to assure order in their lives and taken like horrible measures in order to assure that. So it's like an advice for you to not be tyrannical about your love life and to have very strict rules or a very strict, narrow view about your love life, or of how it's supposed to be, or how someone should behave, or especially if you have these rules in your mind, like, for example, if you go on a date and you have rules about what a person should behave or act like on the first date, this is like advice for you to let go of those beliefs, right? I mean, you should maybe be more open to like different experiences, more unique experiences and more unique personalities that might not, follow the traditional style of like, going on the first date to the movie, to the restaurant, and like watching a movie and whatever. Having the first kiss on like the 5th or the 3rd or 5th date and rules like that, it's like advice for you to let go of these traditional ideas and like be more open to experiment someone that, does things the way they feel in the moment. And that might surprisingly lead you to more fulfilling relationships in the future. And with the Ace of Cups here with the satisfaction, instantly when I saw this card, I was thinking about, this hourglass being alone here, being in the center of this circle here. It's like an invitation for you to be the center of your own world, right? To prioritize yourself and to be or to become the main provider of your happiness and of your satisfaction, right? So it's basically telling you, the universe is telling you that you should be first satisfied with yourself before you can be happy with someone else, and before you can expect to make someone else happy, because that's a thing too. You cannot offer love to someone else if you don't love yourself first. Okay, group number 1, very beautiful messages for you here. I really hope this resonated with you. If it did, then you can leave a like to this video if you want to. You can leave a comment in the comment section to let me know of your specific situation and how this resonated. And most importantly, subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss any of my videos in the future. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Hi, group number 2, welcome to your reading. If you've picked the citrine crystal along with this card over here, this is going to be your message for what is coming up next for you in love. So let's see what card you've picked here. Your message says big happy changes. Oh, that's nice. And I was expecting that, considering you've picked the citrine crystal, which is a stone of abundance, of wealth, of happiness, joyfulness, fulfillment. It feels like if you've been single for a while now, you can expect big happy changes to come your way. Most likely in the form of a new person coming in your life that you might have a new relationship with soon enough. But we're gonna see the details of it once we draw the tarot cards. Okay, so let's put this card to the side here, and I'm gonna get the tarot cards and get an idea of your background situation. Let's see, for you, group number 2, how did you get here in your current love life situation? Okay, so let's see. What are the past influences of your current situation, group number 2? Okay, I got 2 cards. I'm just gonna get the first one. And this is the 7 of Swords with Deceit. Pretty straightforward, I mean. And I'm going to draw 2 more tarot cards to see what is it that you want in love. Like, what are you actually looking for in love, group number 2. What are you looking for in love, group number 2? strength, bravery. Interesting. And also I want to draw a card to assess whether you are ready for new love. So let's see, do you feel ready to enter a new phase in your love life? Group number 2. Do you feel ready to meet someone new? Let's see. We got the Ace of Swords in reverse with understanding. Interesting. Okay, so it seems like you are currently single because a past relationship didn't really work out due to insincerity, perhaps cheating happening or lying of any form. You've basically been deceived in some way, lied to maybe, or in some way the trust between you two has been broken. Okay, you now find yourself wishing for a new partner to come into your life that is the exact opposite of your ex-partner. You wish you had someone that portrays the traits of the Leo sign. You could be attracted to Leos, generally speaking. You could be compatible to Leos. But in any case, you do wish for a partner that is more loyal to you, that is more sincere, that is more open, and open to commitment especially, and also someone that has a more self-confident attitude. You know what I mean? I feel like you're very attracted to someone that is very, very confident and out there and outspoken and funny, that's making jokes, and that's very, very charismatic. Okay, so these are the traits that you are pretty much attracted to and what you would ideally like to have as a partner. You could have a type, I just got this idea. You might have a type that is, borrowed from a celebrity you might be, fangirling over. Definitely someone with very good hair, very good looking hair, or just, crazy long hair, or not necessarily long, but like a hairstyle that gives off the impression of a mane, like a lion's mane, or maybe like a very epic beard, or for women, you're thinking about this type of diva looking woman with like big hair, especially red hair or blonde hair, or something that's that stands out in the crowd and is very dramatic and diva-like. So you're looking for someone like that, and it seems like you might believe that you are not ready for it yet. Like if I were to ask you now if you are ready for a relationship, you would tell me no, but that is not actually necessarily the truth. That's just a belief you have, and we're gonna get more details to see why is it that you believe that, or whether you are truly ready for a relationship. But I can definitely see you being perhaps afraid of receiving new love, not because you are not ready, but because you might be afraid of history repeating itself, right? So there's definitely some fear going on here. But I feel like there might be an unexpected way in which you are going to meet someone new. Big changes are coming your way. It's just not something you expect necessarily, or not something that you planned specifically. So yeah, in your situation, it's not really in your control. I feel like there's some divine intervention in your situation here. I feel like you are more ready than you realize for a new relationship, and you might be surprised to to have someone show up in your life unexpectedly. But before I get into more details about this, I want to get one oracle card to get in more detail about what is the ideal person for you. Okay, so let's draw one card to see who would be the ideal person for you. Group number 2. What are you looking for in a person more specifically? Okay. And we got extremism with Mercury in Scorpio. Interesting. I feel like Scorpio energy can be really intense, about their feelings. And so you're looking for someone that is really open and really out there with their feelings, especially because you got Mercury, which is the planet of communication. Mercury is the messenger, basically. So what I'm getting from this is that you want someone that is expressing, first of all, expressing their love through words of affirmation, and someone that is willing to express their feelings verbally very, very often, and very, very, maybe even publicly, you know, just expressing their love, writing you love letters or writing you poems, or, you know, everything that involves writing and communicating and telling you, making you declarations of love, and, you know, being very, very crazy about you. You're looking for very passionate, intense love, right? You're not looking for just, you know, fun and giggles, or not even something, you know, very steady and nice and boring, because some people want that as well. But you're looking for something very passionate, very intense, you know. And so, yeah, we're gonna see what's coming up next for you. But I also want to get an oracle card for this message right here, of whether you are ready for love, because this is not yet clear. It seems like you have the conception that you might not be ready, but the truth might be different. So let's see, are you ready for love? Let's get some, oh, that's a bit much. Let's put this back here. Let's see, are you, number 2, ready for love? Oh my God. I'm gonna get this card here, and you got recovery. Okay. Okay, so it seems like you're not wrong in your belief that you might not yet be ready for the person to come in your life, because you still have some healing left to do, okay? And it's interesting because I got this recovery card when I pre-picked the card in the beginning here. I got 2 of them. Like the first one was with the face up, and this one was face down, basically. So I picked the one that was up, but this is the second time you're basically getting this card, and so there's an emphasis here on some healing that you have left to do before you are ready to enter a new relationship. So from the picture here, it's certain that a way to approach this healing process is getting in touch with your higher self. As you can see from the picture here, there's like a person meditating with, like, you know, their higher self guiding them. You're trying to manifest as well. I see you trying to manifest here with the gold, with the golden coins around her. I feel like you're trying to manifest abundance, love. You're trying to attract love in your life, but you are also aware of yourself and of your limitations in regards to these wounds that are still hurting you quite enough for you to feel like you still need a bit more time, you know? So yeah, hang in there. You're close to getting back to being ready for someone new in your life, okay? So let's move on here. I'm gonna draw 3 more cards to see, to estimate, get like an estimation of when you can expect to find or to meet someone new. Okay, so let's see group number 2. When can you expect to be ready to meet someone new, or when can you expect to, you know, have someone show up in your life unexpectedly, as I said? I'm just gonna get the top card over here. And we got Death with release. I also want to get a card for what is blocking you from attracting this person as well. Let's see here. What is standing in your way from attracting this person in your life? And you got the King of Wands with passion in reverse. And last but not least, I want to get a card for what is coming up next in your love life specifically. What can you expect in the near future in your love life? And we got the Tower in reverse. Interesting, very intense reading here for you, group number 2. Where do I begin with this? 2 major cards talking about big transformations coming in your life. You got the card here with big happy changes. There's definitely, as I said, there's something from the outside, something external that is going to influence your love life. There's something coming from the outside. There's some divine intervention that is going to come into your life and is going to change the status of your love life. significantly, okay? We're talking about big changes here. For when you can expect for this change to happen, we got the Death here, which is yet again Scorpio energy. So I wouldn't be surprised, as I said, if this Scorpio person might be entering your life soon, or someone with just very important placements in the sign of Scorpio. But it's kind of weird actually, because this is a 13 card, so it's basically not indicating either of the 12 months of the year. It could, of course, signify like a date of 13 or like 13 months or 13 weeks or whatever, but I don't feel like that is what this card is trying to tell you. I feel like this card is trying to suggest unpredictability. So it's basically a surprise. And I as you know, a tarot reader, I'm not supposed to spoil this surprise for you. So I'm basically not told when this change is going to happen, because you are meant to be surprised by it. So it is going to be unexpected, okay? This is going to be a turn of situation that is going to bring the Scorpio person in your life. But an additional meaning of this card here is that it is very likely for you to attract this person right here, because we were talking about Mercury in Scorpio. All right, so it feels like a wish fulfilled here. You could be having this person come in your life soon enough, that is very open with their feelings and, you know, as I said, very passionate, very intensive. But I feel like what is blocking you, ironically, is exactly the fact that you are not yet matching this energy of this person. It feels like what you wish for is something that you are lacking, which is this passion that you want so much. So basically you want something, you want someone passionate in your life, but you're not that passionate yourself. So it's basically a matter of when you will embody this trait yourself, so you can match this energy with someone else's, okay? Because it's really hard to have like a passionate relationship if only one person is passionate and the other one is kind of like, you know, more passive and more like in a more feminine energy of receiving and like waiting to receive stuff. It feels like you would have to match this energy yourself and be more passionate in relationships and like put more effort into maintaining this passion as well, because that's not something that necessarily lasts on its own, because passion is fire, and the fire, you know, has to be maintained, otherwise it goes out. So the only thing that is blocking you from attracting this person is the fact that you still have to understand how to keep the flame burning, if that makes sense. Group number 2, okay? And another confirmation of what's coming next in your love life. You got the Tower in reverse with transformation, but the Tower is in reverse. So there's an emphasis on an inner change that is about to happen, okay? This is an energy that's focused inwards. So basically there's something inside of you that's something very groundbreaking, something very, very impactful, you know? A very impactful change is going to happen to you internally. You're going to change as a person, you know, you're going to change from the inside, probably in this sense of this, in the sense of like becoming a more passionate person. And that is what is going to allow you to match the energy of this person that you are trying to attract. Okay. So I'm going to draw 2 more cards for you as advice for your love life and for your situation here, just to see what is it that you need to know during this transformative process that's happening in your love life at the moment, group number 2. So let's see here. First of all, we got the 8 of Cups with introspection. Definitely, that's something important for you to do during this time. And also, what else? What other advice do you need to hear now in regards to your love life, group number 2? Let's see. What advice do you need to know right now, group number 2? Got the Chariot with progress. Okay, so yet again, you are being advised to slowly but surely move on from the past relationship that you had and from the feelings of discouragement and lack of trust. The 8 of Cups is a card that talks about leaving feelings behind, okay? or leaving negative feelings behind, of course. Don't keep the good ones. But the way to do that for you right now is to do some introspection and understand that it was not your fault. Understand that there's no need for you to blame yourself or to let this situation affect your self-confidence, to affect your belief or your hope to influence, or to make you believe that you are not worth it, or to make you lose hope of any future partner, or to lose hope, in relationships as a whole. So that's one advice for you here, to keep on, integrating your emotions, understanding them, and process them fully in order to move on from the past and move on to the future with the Chariot here. Your advice is to pretty much keep on doing what you have been doing, because I feel like you already know what you're supposed to do and you're already in the middle of the process of moving forward. It's basically telling you that there's no other way, there's no other faster way, there's no other, quick way to deal with this. Whatever you are doing right now, keep on doing it. You are on the right track, you are on the right path to happiness and fulfillment, and towards meeting a new person that is going to fulfill you emotionally exactly the way you want it, okay? So group number 2, I really hope this message resonated with you. If it does, I would love to hear about it in the comment section below. You can leave a like to this video, and you can also make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos that I'm going to post in the future. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Hello group number 3, welcome to your reading. If you've picked the amethyst crystal along with this card over here, this is going to be a reading on what is coming up next for you in love. So let's see what message you've picked here with this card. It says, look for a sign. So I can definitely tell that you are in need of some guidance currently. It might be that you have been single for a while now and you have been wondering how to proceed forward, if you should be, start to actively look for someone new, or whether you should, wait for them to show up. It's likely that you have been single for a while now and you have been wondering or looking for a sign, for someone new to show up in your life, or looking for guidance or synchronicities that might, suggest how you should proceed forward. And so it's great that you are here, because that's what we are going to do in this reading. So let's get more cards here to assess your situation in more detail, because this video right here might be the sign you've been looking for. Okay, so let's see group number 3. How did you get here in the first place? Let's assess your current situation and the past influences that have led to the situation in the first place. And we have the 7 of Wands with resilience. I also want to draw a card for what is it that you want in love? How is your ideal partner, or what are you actually looking for in love, in your love life? Okay, the card fell onto the ground. All right, and this is the 4 of Wands in reverse with celebration. And the third card I'm going to draw for now is a card that describes whether you are ready to receive someone new in your life. Okay, so basically, whether you are ready for love or for a new person in your life. Group number 3, let's see here. Are you ready for love? And we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, charisma. Okay. Just to clarify this better, I'm going to draw some oracle cards as well, okay? So for the card here that describes what is it that you want in love, I'm going to draw an oracle card too, to get like a profile of your ideal person, okay, in more detail. So let's see for group number 3. What are they looking for in a person? Oh, let's get the top card here. And we got the Mercury in Taurus with resistance. And I'm also going to draw an oracle card for this question right here of whether you are ready for love or not. So let's see. From the Angel Answers Oracle deck, let's see for group number 3. Are you ready for love? And we got to let go. Okay, let's just start from the beginning here. So let me just start by saying that the first message that came through when I saw these cards is that most of you who have picked pile number 3 are people that have actually never been in a relationship, okay? Or the type of people with less love experience, okay? But that's just gonna be most of you, okay? So not all. And the reason for that is that you might have, a resistance or a shyness towards meeting new people. And I'm saying that because with the question of whether you are ready for love or not, you got the Queen of Wands in reverse with charisma. I feel like most of you could be the type of people that are rather shy or, introverted, and the type of people that are not necessarily, open to going out and putting themselves out there and, being very communicative and talkative and, being in like big circles of people when you actually have the opportunity or, higher chance to meet someone that you could resonate with and have a relationship with. So that could be one of the reasons why you guys are single right now, because you are resistant to change and resistant to putting yourself out there and stepping out of your comfort zone. And what's funny is that with the card here with the Four of Wands in reverse, your ideal partner or the person you are looking for is the type of person that is just as you are. You just want a homebody for yourself, the same as you are. And the question is, where do you find these people? Because neither you or them ever go out. You don't go to parties. You don't go to events. You don't really enjoy socializing. And so it's really hard to meet each other when you are introverted, And I really feel you guys because I'm in the same boat. Your type of person here is ideally someone that has very strong earth placements, especially Taurus, as you can see here, with Mercury in Taurus, the second house. You really want someone that is very nice and steady and grounded and very, very loyal and, very homebody, someone that you can spend your time at home with, someone that you can just watch a movie and eat something good, especially you could find it attractive if someone or if your partner is a good cook or a good, homemaker, someone that's really, good at gardening and repairing stuff, someone that's very practical, and it's good around the house. I know it might sound weird, but that's a very typical, Taurus energy. And there's a possibility you might also feel kind of alone in the sense that sometimes you might get this feeling that these people are very rare and you're never going to find them, or you feel like you're the only one that enjoys these type of things, and it's really hard to find this type of person around. And so there's a sense of like a little bit of a loss of hope, but let me tell you, especially because you also have the Mercury here, I feel like this is, or at least the message that comes through for me is that this is not necessarily about a placement of like Mercury in Taurus, but rather this is a means to find a person with a very strong Taurus energy or someone that embodies, the traits of a Taurus really well. And that is by means of communication, by means of written communication is what I wanted to say. So basically you have a very high chance to meet someone like this by written communication, meaning either through like online platforms or apps, dating apps. You can try, I just got this idea of like pen pals. For example, like if you're trying to learn a new language and stuff like that, you could have like a pen pal that you're like communicating in order to learn a new language, and you could maybe meet a person like that. You could meet someone online by just, chatting over like any kind of platform or forum or group in which you are, but like in a virtual one where you don't have to talk to everybody. And so that could be, a good way for you to meet people that are very much alike, like you. Because I can see here with the question here, are you ready for love? With the Queen of Wands in reverse, you are definitely not ready to change your way of being, to change your personality or your character in order to attract love. So you're not going to change yourself in order to attract somebody or to put yourself out there or to try to act against your own nature and to compromise yourself for love, for attracting someone else. So that you are stubborn in your ways. Very high chance you are an earth sign yourself, either Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. It doesn't have to, but you're definitely not the type of person to just go out there and go and take what they want, you know, very confidently and very strongly. And, you know, you're more like the passive type. You're a bit more, you know, the type that wants to be courted by others, maybe. You could be more, you know, you might have a more traditional idea of love, or, you know, you just like things more slow and chill. Meet someone, be friends at first, take things slowly, get to know them. You know, you just want something that flows naturally. You don't want to be like, you know, go out in a club and like pick up the hottest person in the room and just, you're not that type of person at all. So yeah, that being said, let's just get very straightforward with the questions here and grab some tarot cards for the questions of, first of all, will you find someone, okay? When can you expect to find someone, and when can you expect for someone to come into your life? So let's see, group number 3. We got the Ten of Pentacles with wealth. Actually, let me put these higher here so you can see them. Okay, next up, I'm gonna ask what is blocking you from attracting this person in your life. So let's see, group number 3. What is blocking you from attracting this new person in your life? Okay. And we got the Ten of Wands with burdens in reverse. And last but not least, I also want to ask straightforward, what is coming up next in your love life specifically? So let's see, number 3. This is too many cards, so let's try again. What is coming up next in your love life specifically for you, group number 3? And we got the Ten of Swords with conclusions. Oh my God, we got the triple 10 here. Okay, so briefly to tell you, we're looking at endings here. And we're looking at the ending of your loneliness and the ending of you being single, because you got 2 upright cards with the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, and 1 reversed card that was talking about your blockages. And this is the only reverse card with the Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay, so let's take it in order here. First of all, will you find someone? Ten of Pentacles upright. Definitely you will find someone, and you will find the person that you are looking for right here, because this is talking about the Pentacles. The Pentacles are talking about earth energy, grounded energy, stability, loyalty, even someone you can build a life with. Okay, so we're looking at marriage here, even marriage potential, long-term partner, family, inheritance, you know, legacy. So this is something great coming your way. This is exactly what you wish for. That is coming your way, and it's also something that's going to develop exactly how you wish for it to develop. You know, the Ten of Pentacles is like more slow energy, but like it's exactly what I was talking about earlier with like meeting a person and developing a relationship with them over a longer period of time, you know, over the course of maybe even 10 could be like a representation of the timeline of your new relationship. You could be meeting this person soon enough, and you could be developing a relationship with them over the course of like 10 months, let's say, for example. Also, there's a possibility you have already met this person. If you have someone you're interested currently, someone that you're crushing on, or someone that you get along with, or that you're friends with at the moment, and you could see them as a potential partner, then there's a high chance you might develop something good with them. Otherwise, it could be a completely new person that's showing up in your life soon enough, and that's going to, you know, fulfill this role for you. So a good omen happening here. And also don't forget about this card here with look for a sign, okay? You're probably going to feel it, or you're probably going to get, you know, synchronicities or all kinds of like, you know, numbers that are repeating themselves around you whenever you actually find this person, and you're gonna get this this confirmation from the universe through these synchronicities that this is truly your person, okay, that has showed up in your life. So you're basically going to know when they show up. Also with the amethyst, a very high chance you might be getting dreams about them before meeting them, or you might get confirmation dreams after meeting them that they are the one. You might have dreams in which you are in which you are seeing this person, in which you are marrying this person, in which you feel it in your heart and in your dreams and in your these signs surrounding you that they are your soulmate and that this is your partner for life. It's going to be not love necessarily at first sight, because as I said, it is going to be a slow development from friendship to romantic partner to husband or wife, but you are going to know from the beginning that they are something special, okay? So there's definitely going to be a strong connection from the beginning here with you guys. Next up, what is blocking you? Burdens, okay? 10 of Wands in reverse. So the burdens here that this card is referring to is exactly this all of this green energy that you have above, right? All of these wands, the 7 of Wands, the 4 of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Wands in reverse as well. Everything that I mentioned in regards to these cards are all of the burdens that are keeping you blocked at the moment. So basically, resistance, this attitude of like not taking action in regards to your love life and being overly passive. Okay, it's not a bad thing to be passive, but like when you just make up your mind and you decide to be stubborn and not make any move in the direction of the wish you want to fulfill, which is attracting a partner in your life, then you're definitely blocking this energy from flowing towards you. And so you have to pretty much open up yourself to possibilities. As I said, you don't have to change who you are in order to attract a partner, but you can find means to attract a partner by being who you are, but just still putting yourself a little bit out there. So as I said, online dating or virtual groups of people, so you don't have a lot of interaction, or you don't have to put yourself out to communicate with like people face to face, or like being at big parties with many people and interacting too much with others if that's something you're not into. But you can create opportunities from the comfort of your own home by just engaging in groups online, if that's something that you're open and eager to do. Oh, and I just realized I didn't actually talk about this card over here. You have an advice or a message from your angels to let go. So it's basically an invitation for you to let yourself be guided, okay? So look for signs, be guided, listen to the signs around you, because I'm sure you still have signs around you even at this time that are telling you when it's the right time, or who could be like you're getting hints from the universe left and right, and you just have to be a little bit more open to them. And you also have to let yourself be guided by these signs. So basically, let yourself go, let yourself be guided in that direction the universe is pushing you. And then for what's coming up next in your love life with the 10 of Swords in conclusions, this is certainly talking about an ending, a cycle ending, and another one beginning. Okay, so you are definitely going to change your relationship status pretty soon. You are going to meet someone, and you are going to start a new cycle of this process of developing something special with someone and shifting from singlehood to being in a couple with someone, with a very important middle stage of a very good and deep friendship you're going to have with someone. Okay, so last but not least, I'm going to draw 2 advice cards for you as well to assess if you have anything important to know during this process, or what could help you in your love life and in manifesting and attracting this person in your life. So let's see group number 3, advice for your love life. Filling this card over here, and we got the Hangman in reverse with stillness. Let me put these here so you can see them. And a second card for advice. Let's see for you, group number 3. And we have the 2 of Cups with relationships. Oh my God, this is beautiful. I love how this aligns so well with everything that we've been talking about during this whole reading. And so we have the Hangman in reverse as advice for you to overcome this passiveness that you have been manifesting in your love life so far. I mean, we're talking about this whole like you not opening up and you not, taking proactive steps towards attracting someone. And so with this card in reverse, I see you overcoming and changing that and changing the situation upwards or backwards and seeing things from a different perspective, basically, right? So a very high chance that you might be the one to take the first step in this relationship, which could be something that is not necessarily natural or normal for you. I mean, this is not something that you would normally do, but you could be the one to write someone first, and that could be the step that would initiate this friendship slash relationship slash special connection with someone that you're going to have long-term relationship with. With the Two of Cups, there's definitely a sign of a relationship coming your way, definitely a sign of emotional fulfillment along with someone, a sign of like mutual love and respect, and as I said, a great connection outside of the relationship as well. So you're gonna have like so much in common as well. You're gonna be the best friends of each other's. So it's gonna be much more than a relationship. It's just going to be the perfect match for you and the perfect partner for you, exactly how you wanted it, okay? You're gonna find your homebody, group number 3. So I'm really, really glad to see this happening for you. And yeah, I really, really hope this is going to resonate with you. If it will, then please come back and write me and let me know if this manifested for you indeed. Make sure to leave me a comment in the comment section below and tell me all about it. And also you can leave me a like to this video if you feel like. And don't forget to also subscribe to my channel to not miss any of the videos that I'm about to post. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!